sometimes follows me to the bathroom. This is interchanging with somebody else. Somebody else kept coming to the bathroom. Her and somebody else. Sometimes it's just her bodies from the bathroom. And she was sitting close to where I would exit the train from. So it's like I'm being stalked. You know, how do they know where I would exit the train from? You know, she sometimes comes to the back of the train and she's saying I exit the train. So they're watching. I came all the way from Brooklyn. And that's not right for them to be stalking. He said Jordan Neely was a homeless black American. And he said, he was complaining, he was being mistreated. His mother was killed. And so white guy came and choked him dead. Some people are alleging that have been getting followed. So they're following us black women around. That woman always stalks me in the bathroom. Sometimes she'll be waiting for me in the bathroom. Or sometimes she'll sit right where I would exit the train. I'm like, how does she have my information? Why are you following me around? What is going on? The court said they should stop following people. So they just want to get rid of the homeless. And they had a sign here how to contact the station manager. They will quickly remove that sign. The email. So they're covering up something. The last time I came in, she was bothering me. And I took a video recording of the notice board here that says there's someone here. So you have to contact the station manager. So they don't want nothing documented. So this is evidence of their intention of the crime. This is deliberate. Usually they have the sign. I have to contact the station manager. And I was trying to send an email to the station manager. I recorded it, but my camera didn't really focus on the email address part. So I was like, I'm going to come back here to get and I was doing a Google search. So the email, trying to get the email of the station manager in this station. And they removed the email, the notice of the email. So they're following me around, so so the FBI is involved. The FBI is getting people killed. My friend Arigana said was going to help me after the police took my home. The police took Arigana dead around my birthday. And the last time I came here, that woman was bothered. She's a black American woman. She told us my mother's sister named Tutu. So since my mother is killed, they trying to remind me of my mother every day. They said this how they can torture you to death. So I was trying to email the station manager here that they should be on the lookout for her. She's harassing me. And the station clerk, the token booth clerk that day wouldn't help me call the police. So I was already outside. I was searching for the email of the station manager online. So as soon as the FBI is using their surveillance to kill people. I've been trying to sue their police for taking me and my mother's home wrongfully. And Eric Garner said he was going to help me. I was supporting him. I've been under FBI surveillance since I came here with my mother in 2000. And once I killed Eric Garner on my birthday. This is another proof that the FBI is obstructing justice with their police department. They said their police department and the FBI work as a brotherhood. So they help each other escape judgment. This is another proof from the Eric Garner family. If they want to use this proof, but it's lawyers and stuff, they don't want to help him. It was one of the family's lawyers that's very close to the family, Benjamin Crump. I called him after my mother's daughter killed my mother by framing her up as crazy in Bellevue Hospital. I said it was going to happen, and he broke contact with me. It's also black Americans. See, some black Americans don't like Africans, say we Africans, so they assisted slavery, and they don't want you to also get nothing in America. So this is proof that the FBI is getting people killed. A black American said he was going to help me as an immigrant. Then the police went and choked him dead around my birthday, in 2014. And there's this black American woman that always comes to the bathroom with me. She looks like my mother's daughter. My mother said that she looks like my mother's sister, Tutu. My mother said that sister, Tutu, is now in America with a green card. So they have the picture of that sister, Tutu. And through the surveillance of me talking to my mother, they were able to go pull out the picture of that sister too. And they brought up a black American that this that my mother's sister too. So like and she comes to me, said go back to your country. You know. So last time I came and she was bothering me, and I called the station clerk to call the police. You know, they wouldn't. The station clerk was an Indian, and it was just mistreating me also. You know. So I came out here. I was charging my phone booth around this neighborhood. I was charging my phone at the phone booth. So I was trying to email the station manager, you know, and I played back the video I recorded of how this woman was harassing me, and there was a notice board downstairs with the station manager email. So, but the video didn't really pick. The video I recorded didn't really pick on the email address properly. So I was googling online email address for station manager in Queens, 71st Continental Avenue, and it wouldn't show up online. So before I could come back and get that email from the downstairs, the FBI or whoever is surveilling me, which is the FBI, I've been under FBI surveillance since I came here in 2000 when I was arrested, you know, removed the poster, and that black woman is back again. You know, she was sitting where we exited the train. So it's like they want to provoke me and have me killed. Say I'm a fighter. They've already misdiagnosed me as crazy. So the FBI is into assassination. They're killing black Americans. They said they were also involved in killing Martin Luther King, and the black American community doesn't want to help me. So it's not safe to bring the World Cup here. They've already got me arrested in 2019, have me diagnosed as crazy. You know, so it's now they believe they can just kill me any moment and claim I was crazy, I was acting up again, you know, and they had to kill me for their own safety. So, you know, so they don't want to get justice. I've been trying to sue the police department, and I've been trying to sue the U.S. immigration for arresting me when my mother brought me to 2000 wrongfully. They arrested me wrongfully. I had a visa, but they told the judge I didn't have a visa. But the copy of my visa is in my immigration record, because when they arrest you like that, they will have to do a photocopy of all the passport pages, of all the visa pages for passport. So, you know, and all the rest in America doesn't happen. So this is like a combined effort, and this is crazy. I'm a poor Nigerian, and we can dedicate so much resources to make sure I wouldn't even be able to be alive to sue. The lawyers wouldn't help me, so I was trying to sue by myself. You know, I don't want me to be alive to do that. So this is crazy. This is a real ethnic, racial cleansing, and now they're hiring black Americans to join in, to kill Africans. So this is crazy. So FIFA is not safe for the World Cup for Africans to come here. We got to investigate this. And now even the President Trump said he should be arresting all homeless in America and locking us up in a psychiatric hospital or lock us up anywhere. You know. So, you know, so my life is in danger, and, you know, and anybody can be homeless, even foreigners. You're a foreigner, you're homeless, because even if you're coming for the World Cup, you won't really have a place to stay, just going from hotel room to hotel room. And they can just see you with your bags and arrest you. And now they say, when they see my bag, they tell me to go out, leave the train station, say they don't want bags. You know, so and if you're a foreigner, you're going to be homeless, you're visiting for the World Cup, and they can arrest you, go detain you in the mental hospital. And kid decided my mother's daughter killed my mother. The adults were born here, Bologna, Florida, and my mother was going to the hospital to treat a heart disease, and the adults went, you know, trolled her there. My mother didn't even tell them what hospital she was in. And she didn't know how those daughters found at Bologna, Florida. But she believed one of them was into drugs and the other one liked to spend money lavishly. So they may have possibly been arrested by the FBI for some crime. And so the FBI would then, you know, be using people like that to, you know, to be surveilling other people. So they do that to us Africans. If one African is in trouble, the FBI will hire the African to get other Africans in trouble. As soon as they just wanted to get my mother killed, as my mother said, the daughters came to the hospital. I was trolling her and told the Bellevue Hospital to lock my mother up in the psychiatric ward, even though my mother isn't crazy. My mother was born in Nigeria and daughters were born in America. And this had to kill my mother in 2015. Even though the FBI has the surveillance information, I always talk on the phone with my mother, you know, because she went to stay with those daughters in Pennsylvania after the police took her home. And the FBI wouldn't help me arrest those daughters for 10 years now. Even the Uganda was trying to help me, the police struck him dead, the FBI wouldn't arrest the Uganda killer. Yeah, everybody marching the war. Yeah, there was anything that's concerning me, the FBI is messing up everything, make sure I don't get any justice. So this is white supremacy on steroids, you know, and so this is how they treat Africans in general.